Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. We are in the kitchen this evening. We are making our first ever turkey and pork meatloaf. And the reason we're doing that rather than the burgers is that I remembered I would need to cook everything. And I thought it's much easier doing one load of cooking at once and that's it done. So I have the oven on, I have my baking sheet there to make the meatloaf shape. And in this bowl here, I have a cup of breadcrumbs. I have 1 teaspoon of mustard powder. I have a grated onion. I have 2 grated carrots, but they were very small, so that doesn't really count. There's salt, there's pepper, there's dried sage, there's nutmeg, there's radish powder, and ketchup, and a tablespoon of cooking oil. So what it says to do is mix this all together and add the meat. So we'll give this a bit of a mix. Oh, and you have to add 2 eggs, so we'll just throw them in there just now as well, because I'm not thinking I'm going to like the texture of the eggs on top of the meat if I've got to mix it. But there you go. So that's the flavour there. This heap of stuff's here. That's all my flavourings. So now we are going to add the meat. So we have here the 2 smaller ones of the turkey. So what I'm going to do is put one in. Then I'm going to put the pork in the middle. There we go. And then I'm going to put the other turkey in. Can I just say these are exceptionally cold, by the way. There we go. So now we smoosh, because we want to get it all mixed together so that the flavourings goes into the meats mix with the flavourings, and seemingly the best way to do it is with your hands. So I thought, why not? You know, the advice is from people who have made this stuff. Oh, it's so cold. Goodness gracious me. It's from people who have made this stuff a lot longer than I have, because as I say, this is the first time I've ever tried this. So, yeah. Yep, that is like barely out of freezing, having been in the fridge all day and all last night. So, but if I don't mix it properly, I'm going to get big lumps that have got no flavours in them, and that's not going to be fun for anyone, and we won't like that. So yes, we're just going to have to suffer, and then we'll run our hands under hot water once we're done. There we go. I'm thinking that's looking pretty good. Are we thinking that's looking kind of mixed? Do you think? I think so. Oh, definitely cold hands. So the thing to do now is to put it into a loaf shape on my baking tray. So let me just move this along here a bit. Clear these away. Bring my baking tray along. Okay, this is going to be fun. Right. I think I might have to do 2 of these. Because I have a lot more than I thought. And, you know, there's only so much you can, you know, you only want to have a slice of meatloaf to a specific size. However, I'm now thinking if I squish it that way instead, I can get 2 of them. Look at me being sensible. There we go, right. Meatloaf number 1. one might be a bit bigger. Who knows? But hey, you don't know until you try. Can you actually see what? No, you can actually see what I'm doing there. So, yes, again, we're going to mould it into a sort of square shape. Well, square edges. And I want to roughly have them about the same sort of width and depth so that they cook roughly the same. Well, that's the plan anyway. Right, okay, we're going with a bit off, but 2 meatloafs. Now, it's like I'm putting up. Oh, okay, that water is way too hot for my hands, but oh, that was lovely. Now, it also recommends putting some tomato sauce over the said thing. So I have tomato ketchup in here. So basically we're just going to be, I mean, it's squeezy tomato ketchup, it's not homemade or anything. So I need to have the strength to open the tomato ketchup lid. Oh my goodness! This is ridiculous. Ow! Okay, there we go. Right, so we'll do a bit of a drizzle there, bit of a drizzle there. Get my wee teaspoon and spread it out on the loaf. Now, as I say, I have no clue what I'm doing on this. I have read numerous recipes very quickly and gone for a rough approximation with what I have in my stores. So, yeah. Wish me luck, because I'm quite sure there's many others like me who are like, oh, is that what you do? So I'm hoping that this is what you do. So I'll see you in just over an hour.